Hi, my name is Simon Bele. I want to share with you something that I think may help you, especially if you are in business or if you consult for companies and organizations and businesses. There is a common phenomenon that is happening at the moment, and most people, they are still ignoring this phenomenon. The phenomenon that I'm going to talk about here is the two major crises that we are facing globally in the world, in many companies, organizations, businesses, economies, societies. We have a strategy and leadership crisis. So two crises, and these two crises, they go hand in hand. So once we have a leadership crisis, automatically it becomes a strategy crisis. So I'm recommending most of you people, especially board leaders, board members, chief executive officers, top executives, you have to advise your CEOs, heads of government, heads of states, government ministries around the world, not just in one place, all over the world, especially in Africa, to review your theory and practice in the areas of leadership, leading, strategy, strategic planning, strategic thinking, and the use of strategy in your companies, countries, organizations, businesses, economies, and also maybe in your societies. Because without doing that, you are creating a very big risk. And some companies and countries, they're already suffering from this crisis. So if you don't review your theory and practice, you can never know exactly whether the crisis is already in your company, organization, country, business, or economy already. So you run the risk of falling. So you have to review your theory and practice. But at the same time, you also need to have a competent person who can help you to do that independent review of your theory and practice. In addition, you also need to do what we call the leadership and the strategy renewal every year, where you bring your teams, your organizations, your staff, and review and have what we call a renewal of your organization, especially in the areas of knowledge and strategy. Some of the knowledge that your people are using or companies are using is obsolete. It no longer works. But because people don't manage their knowledge, they think knowledge management is not a big issue. They end up creating problems for their companies in terms of performance and results. And even if you are doing well, most companies think that if they are doing well, then they don't need to do what I'm talking about. Most companies, they are doing well, but they are still underperforming. They are leaving a lot, especially their companies, revenue companies, what I call business companies or business organizations. They are leaving a lot of money on the table. They are operating below their potential. Even if they are producing positive results, even if their balance sheets are blue, they are still underperforming. There's a lot of performance that is not being taken into account because companies and organizations, they are using flawed models of organization leadership, performance, strategy, and everything else. So review your theory and practice of strategy today. You can get in touch with us if you want some competent people. Not only ourselves, we also have a very big database of meta strategists and strategists. You can choose so that you do it. Do it now. Let 2025 be your year of strategic and leadership renewal, refreshment, reorganization, and also new creation. Our contact details +26377 444 7438, or you can also send emails to simonbelesuccess@simonbele.org, or if you are a CEO, CEO success@simonbele.org.